Alright, how's everyone doing? Welcome to From Z to A, Alphabetical Interviews with Zach Andersen. I am Zach Andersen. Today we are here at Sage Sound Studios for the 65th edition of Monsters of Acoustic Rock, and I'm joined by Alex2E.
Hello.
Hello. So thank you so much for being on the show.
Of course.
I'm going to ask you the difficult questions as long as it has something to do with the letters of your name.
Alright, I love that.
Alright, so we're going to start with A. If you could play a gig with any other act in the world at any venue in the world, who would it be with and where would it be?
Oh, that's so hard. I would have to say venue would be Red Rocks, without a doubt. Been there for a show, got to see Head in the Heart there a few years back, and it was incredible.
Yeah.
So I feel like that would be definitely number one on that list. And I feel like I could pick a bunch of acts, but the songwriter in me wants to say John Mayer.
Okay.
Trio.
Yeah.
Specifically John Mayer Trio, if possible, but that would be my dream bill.
Nice. I would definitely go to that show. And what themes or topics do you like to write about in your lyrics?
Yeah, I think I kind of started off early on writing just directly about my life. I journaled a lot before I wrote music, so I feel like that kind of turned into what would eventually be songs. But I think now, kind of more modern, it's a lot of life experience, but also I like putting myself into people in my life's shoes and kind of writing almost from a different perspective from that perspective. So I'd say both of those things. Definitely, things that are near and dear to my heart, my family and my stepdaughter, my friends and parents and all that stuff. But then also putting myself in other people's kind of shoes and trying to write from that perspective has been an interesting kind of challenge for writing. So
nice. And is there anything essential you must do in order to get ready for a gig? Do you have any pre-show rituals?
I would say if I have the time to, I go for a run for sure every show day. I run quite often anyway, but it always kind of sets me up feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
Hot shower, kind of good warm up. Usually like to at least warm up even before I get to the venue for 45 to an hour at the house beforehand. But that's really it. Try to just hydrate, kind of the normal stuff. Nothing kind of funky or outside the box, but just try to set myself up best I can for hopefully a good show.
Right. Yeah. And what would you say is your X factor or your strongest suit in music? Whether it's lyrics, the actual music aspect of it, singing, performing, recording.
Yeah, I would say from a music technical standpoint, I'd say songwriting and writing. I think it's always kind of been what I've hung my hat on. I'd say the business side too. I feel like I was able to learning kind of later in the game and only being 9-10 years now since I started learning guitar and singing, and I felt like the business side kind of was second nature to me, and I think it helped me kind of. I'd say accelerate, especially in the early beginning, getting gigs and just almost probably naively throwing myself out there and just going for it kind of thing. But I'd say those two things have definitely kind of been I would say my 1 and 1A as far as strong suits.
Yeah, nice. And if you could describe your style of music in 2 words, what would those 2 words be?
I would say probably acoustic alternative. Not to be too genre specific, but I feel like my music is, softer singer-songwriter kind of stuff, like pop singer-songwriter stuff, but I feel like I have a lot of influence from a lot of emo music growing up and a lot of that stuff and the alternative stuff from the 90s that I grew up on and, still love to this day. So I feel like you can kind of see melodically themes in my writing and music that kind of mimic those things. So I would say alternative and then acoustic, because I always have an acoustic guitar, so I'd say those 2,
Oh, very fitting.
Yeah, absolutely.
And what would you say has been the most embarrassing or just oddest moment you've experienced on stage?
On stage, I don't know if it would be embarrassing, but I did have, so my daughter's a type 1 diabetic, so we have alarms on our phones that kind of supersede any silencing of your phone. And I have had my phone on stage at this point. I don't remember what show it was. I think it was I was opening for either David Nail or it might have been Kevin Devine and Motherfolk, or it was that. I think it was that show.
Yes, I was there.
Show. Yeah, and it literally just went off and went over my silence on my phone, and it ended up being fine. I made a quip about it, and we kind of got through it. But it instantly my heart just sank, because it was of course it's a show that's a venue show and not just a background bar show or something like that. So yeah, but I would say that of recent memory, that one definitely made me feel super embarrassed in the moment, and then I'm like, wait, you gotta, bring it back home. So yeah, probably that though.
You handled it very well.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
And I like to end all my interviews with 3 interesting or random facts about yourself that many people may not know.
Okay, cool. 3 interesting facts. It's like what we were talking about earlier with like the almost like bragging about yourself, something cool kind of thing. I would say that I learned and started guitar very late. So I'm 37. I started playing at like 26, going into 27. So I would say traditionally most people learn music and it's like with them their whole lives. I kind of picked it up very late. I'd say that's kind of cool. I thought I was a Division I soccer college recruit and played Division II soccer, played club, and did a bunch of cool stuff soccer-wise. Pretty much my whole life, that was like my passion before my later in life passion in music.
Yeah.
So definitely, was an athlete first for most of my life. And lastly, that I don't know, that I do music full time and also sell audit software for a London-based company during the day. So it's a very kind of weird split. It's very data analytic job by day and then the creative by night. But that's on the spot. I think those are the best I can do, the best I can think of for sure.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for being on the show.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Of course. And if you want to check out Alex2E, please visit the link below. And now we'll cut to a performance from Alex. So thanks again, and we'll see you soon.
When's he gonna call my number? I've been waiting on it for so long, thinking about the devil's rejects, trying to sing my angel song, bringing myself up for air, pretending that I don't care about opinions of people who are already gone. Let me sing my angel song. Thinking that I figured out how to swallow crippling doubt, second guessing lesser friends who make you feel you're lesser than, bringing myself mentally home again, so I can see who's really worth my skin. And let me sing